CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. We have new developments tonight in a CTV News investigation into a Victoria restaurant where at least one employee claims he hasn't been paid. Last night we took you inside the Wharfside Grill. Operator Duncan Morrison did not want to answer our questions then, but he is talking to CTV News today. Morrison says he's resolved a number of the complaints, but has not yet paid the employee who came to us for help. And tonight, more former employees are stepping forward, telling their stories. CTV's Stephen Andrew joins us now live, continuing our investigation. Stephen.
Hudson, the response to our report on the Wharfside restaurant has certainly been overwhelming. Call after call, emails by the dozen. Many people with similar claims of not being paid, others with offers of help.
Beric, hi.
The story of a cook who says he was not paid by the restaurant where he worked and just days away from being evicted touched the hearts of many CTV News viewers. It prompted one anonymous donor to cover Beric Ofori's rent in cash, sending the line cook into a state of shock, barely able to find the words to say thank you.
I'm going to owe back to society and pay it up in any way, in any form, what I could do. Like, I don't have any money, I'm not rich, but I'm gonna stay in this city until I die. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm mind-blowing.
Ofori worked at the Wharfside restaurant in Victoria. He claims he is owed $3,000 in regular pay, overtime and unpaid vacation.
Mr. Morrison, Stephen Andrew from CTV News.
When we asked the man running the Wharfside about the allegation yesterday, Duncan Morrison did not want to talk. Since our story aired, dozens of people contacted CTV News with similar complaints.
No overtime.
Roxanne Fournier says she worked 50 to 60 hours a week and claims she is owed overtime pay with other wages.
That's wages from when I first began that somehow didn't end up on my paycheck, and I brought it up and he said, okay, I'll put it on the next paycheck, but that's what happened every single paycheck, and I never got it.
Alex Seip claims he's owed money for a bad check.
He gives you checks, and then sometimes he'll say, well, don't cash it for a couple of days because there's no money in the account. But then even when you do go on the proper day, the check bounces, so then you have to go back and ask him to write you a new paycheck.
And Tyrone running also claimed he wasn't paid overtime.
Maybe once or twice in the summer that I got my check on time and it cleared. That's pretty much how it went.
Mr. Morrison, hi.
We went back to the Wharfside to get the restaurant side of the story.
Absolutely. Would you like to come?
Like the day before, at first, Duncan Morrison didn't want to talk.
Take your hand out the microphone.
But he did agree to an interview outside the restaurant.
It is being dealt with through the Labour Board, and he'll be taken care of.
Okay. Why do these people have to go to the Labour Board to get their money? I mean, the number of dishonored checks that have been presented to us in the past 24 hours is quite extreme. What's going on, sir?
Everything is worked through the Labour Board. Everything is being resolved.
Are you surprised that there are so many complaints against the Wharfside about non-payment of wages?
Everything is being dealt with in full.
Later, Morrison called to say of the 10 outstanding complaints, he sent money to Employment Standards to settle 5 complaints, that the restaurant had independently settled 3 and 2 were outstanding. Of those complaints not settled, one, Morrison says he has no knowledge. The other is Beric Ofori.
It does to your reputation.
Morrison says the Wharfside owes less than half of the $3,000 Ofori claims and promises the matter will be resolved soon.
Stephen Andrew joins us now live with more. Stephen, in addition to meeting with him in person, you spoke with Duncan Morrison a couple of times on the phone this afternoon. Now, Employment Standards will not confirm what he told us, but it says there are 10 outstanding cases. Why is that?
Well, Employment Standards, Hudson says it won't comment on open investigations. It'll only give us the number of investigations that are currently running. As for Beric Ofori, more good news today, Hudson. Another call from someone offering to help, this one from the owner of Floyd's Diner in Victoria with an offer of a job. Now, we've been hearing that some complaints about the Wharfside are part of a broader issue throughout the hospitality industry. And if you have a personal story that you would like to share with us, you can reach us by phone at 250-414-6510, or you can email us at islandnews@ctv.ca. Hudson?
All right, Stephen Andrew reporting. Stephen, thank you.
You're welcome.